Kaka EBB. There we go. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Hi guys. How's everyone doing? Is everyone's Kaka EPPs good? I hope they are. Okay. This is Shadows over Loathing. I have no way to explain this game besides it's an experience. I hope Marcus has a good PP. A good PPE Kaka. Oh, my toes are itchy because they're warming up. Okay, we're gonna start. New game. My face. Help. My face. The WASD moving company is how you move. You're not wrong, but also I'm using a controller, so that's wrong. You hear the sound of a dino behind you. Maybe someone there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could just give up. Oh, That's funny. Sir, can you help me with this? You shouldn't bother anybody until you get the magazine on your face. Get off your face. I'm not talking to you till you wipe that look off your face. Or the copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom is in the back. She points over to the right as far as you know. You feel a little sign here, but you can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of a magazine related emergencies. Just on a big glass metal box here. You can't actually see what it is. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Pie. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing, I can make me. My face. None of these are actually me that I vibe with. What are we feeling? I fucking knew you were gonna say the unibrow. I like this one. He kind of looks like the Pringles can man. There you are. This is me. You were just in here a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people would think you're weird. Ooh, they got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as the kids call them. Neat! Hey, there's something in the coin return. You gained a meat. Nice. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with the short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles, it's scandalous. And those dances they do falling around like they don't know what. I thought Prohibition would have put those kibosh of some sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to music that they're playing nowadays, though. But I can shake my ass. And that's the problem right there. That newfangled jazz music with all the drums and the clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Fucking jazz music. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we posted her jelly beans breezers for a wicked whoa, what? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted her jelly beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like we went south with it and flew him a kite and everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? Go get some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. Definitely will go get some pepper in my shoes. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter, and it makes my stomach hurt. Well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I'll think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. This case contains 3 pies, which is actually 3 pies more than you can afford. Well, now that looks much better. I'm Ethel, enter a different first name. I am Oliver. Hi, I'm Oliver. Oliver who? Oliver Oil. Yeah. Oliver Oil. Pleased to meet you, Oliver Oil. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? Sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so. Myself, that would be one me. Great, to go, please. After pours your steaming hot cup of fresh black java, you get at the item diner coffee. Anything else, hon? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing too. I hear you're in for a rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. What's a reason? That's a reason, hon. But somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. Mind your own business, Ethel. I'm heir to the oil fortune. I'm seeking my fortune. And what exactly fortune mean to you, hon? Having lots of oil. I'm just sick of having to do with the cheap wristwatch. You're not wearing a wristwatch. See what I mean? You got a perk, acquisitive nature. Shake your head and walk away. Jasper the Whirlable isn't. Plus 20% on item drops. That's cool. For my acquisitive nature. You like black things like this coffee. Me only, no credit. That was aggressive. Goddamn. Prologue. You pull out a letter from your Uncle Murray and you read it again. Murray Morris. C.O. Morris Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Oliver, I hope this letter finds you well and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened and I need help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able. Please, your Uncle Murray. There's a creepy clown. I don't like that clown. Okay, I really don't like that clown. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride, when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window and expecting to see sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead, you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Before I talk to the bus driver, I'm a narrator, and I'm interrupting because I see that you played through this a bit before. Would you like to skip the prologue? No, I'd like to go do the prologue again. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Aw, geez, you didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly one full tank of a gas. You can do an empty gas can, plus one additional can. Swell. Why do I have to get it? Well, I got myself set for 2 reasons. Those being... Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. Oh, what's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain that night. Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Thanks. Nice. We have a flashlight. Drink red cola. Protect your family. I have questions. Empty. full of water instead of gas. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. Seems like yesterday the gas only cost 6 and 15/64 a gallon. Those were the days. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. You got a cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. His bedside cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. I got $7. I got a baseball bat. Until you eat something else. When you were 4 years old, Joseph flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Muscle 1, Mysticality 1, and Moxie 1. Each round of combat increases your muscle, Mysticality, or Moxie. Yes. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station? No, I was just kidding. But since this place is out of business, it'll probably wouldn't hurt anything for you to go back there, I guess. Well, thank you. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old recipes and receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Nothing of value. I need 3 Mysticality. Nothing happens. Must not have power. Do I need a fuse? Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. A miserable looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking her thumb out. Hi there. Her hand turns very slowly to face you and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to go to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Oliver. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Okay, that's fair. Seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What do you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I ran out the bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? The lady looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I got a feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyways, read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I don't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forgot the name, but it was terrible. His earlier works are his best, like The Time Machine. Oh yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we connect on, Lydia. So, okay, bye, good luck. This field is extremely corny. Hey, I want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that we just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I just kind of assumed that the place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name is Oliver Oil. Howdy, Oliver. I'm Eliza Chekhov. Make yourself at home. All these boxes are labeled bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears? No, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. If you want a can, I got one left that didn't fit. You got an item. Bibson's Extra Sweet Pears. Gee, thanks. Weird device on top of this box. It's this funny looking thing. That's a duck call. What is it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Well, yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and that just sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about the spiders. What spiders? Good job. Pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. We forgot about the spiders. Oh no. There's something on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Loot it. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. But the gun does? That's very American. You had to be an impenetrable dent to wander into these woods. Barn doors a lot. That scarecrow's a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be really aggressive. How do I? Well, okay. I don't want to die. So you ain't scared. A haunting quack. I died. That thing really shot the crow out of you. Ow. I'm not ready to fight the scarecrow. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? It's a varmint rifle. I'm not going there. Where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin to be sure, and critters and such as like that. But the almanac doesn't list any examples of a varmint something varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Huh, okay. What's with the box of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. I don't know why the scarecrow has a gun. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither of them in a box. They don't make any kind of sense. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them as all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in the interesting ways, and they're shiny. Thus, they're the collecting trifecta. Uh-huh. Well, okay. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was a bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors led to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Okay. Hi, Oliver. Smile. Hey there, good looking. Frown. Oh, what's wrong? Scowl. Why, I oughta. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just assume that this looks good. Go back to normal. Now that's my face. Spare bedroom. I ain't been using forever. I don't even bother opening the door since the dust devil's gotten there. Feel free to help yourself though. I doubt you find much of use. Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds I ain't been cleaned under properly, and not since I lost my broom back in 26. It's been a real, what did Simone call it? A nutri-rich environment. Ornery little beasts, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. I got something for that. I need 5 mysticality. Tin meat. Ow. Ow. I'm so weak. You should have listened to Chekhov. I did not. Mr. Turtle. There you go, buddy. A hobo. You got an old class ring. You got the item 1917 SIT class ring. We can go give that to the old man. Hi there, I'm Oliver. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually around here, though. Well, the way I see it, in this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that, or they're all trespassers who better get off my property. I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Sure, I'll have some jerky. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. I like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, it's actually what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of the gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep, real challenging trip for the first time hobo, but I made it through all right. Ever think you're going back? They only got the one track there, so it's very a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they built a second one, though. Huh? Do you live here? Not permanently, but I've been camped out for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. A railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your metal. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club if once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figured I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Heh, similar. I see. Well, since we got the class ring, can we give it to him? Yep, I finished backwards now. I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning, but I went and packed my teddy bear and I forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never practically cared for the farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know. So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice. So what's your story? What you doing out in a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped on the bus to Ocean City. Ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas. The driver sent me to scavenge some more. I got you. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you though, you have to fight my daughter for it. What? What? Technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and the harvesting and the like. Worked real nice too. Wow. Problem is, as she left, it blew a Witsit tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to those newfangled electronics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. Play-Doh. So I locked it in the barn. Oh, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you mind to, but please be careful. I got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Thanks. Tell him about the ring you found. I found this old class ring. Hand it to him and he looks over it. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I got one of these in a faux emerald, but not a faux sapphire like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so kids wouldn't get so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-karat gold ain't the stones made of glass. A collector give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in selling it. Let me think about it. What does it do? Fishing rod. I need muscles. I can test my fishing rod. You didn't catch anything, but it was a good practice. Got it. Simone's monster is now just pile of parts on the floor. You got enough XP to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the button indicated above. Got some welding gloves. Plus hot armor. We talked to a ghost. Apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good spell. Everything about this is great and you aren't even regretting this trip before you even arrived. Go on about your normal non-haunted day. What do we want to name our turtle? We got a turtle. That's fucked up and I'm doing it. Soup. Okay, soup it is. You got Soup the turtle. Ah, Soup, you're so good. Let's see if we can fight the scarecrow now. So close. I get it. Yeah. You're not just a regular scarecrow with a gun. You gain 5 XP. I want his gun. There's an old tractor, but there's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out. You smell the rag out and you sniff the tank. It smells like there's a little gas left in here. I hope I have time to harvest my wheat before it's time to walk the rabbits. Keep pretending to farm. Gotta trim the pegs before sunup. I gotta reap the sorghum and the dust some barley. Take time some oats. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. Oh no, I have to till the cows. Haha, no, I meant to say I have to deworm them. Better bathe the chickens before the weather gets worse. Today seems like a good day to fertilize the spelt. I hope I have time to harvest my wheat before it's time to slop the rosters. Gotta deworm the cattle. Okay. I had to meet up with Scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind, anyhow, why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right, yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Nope. He's so strong. Might really need some coffee later. Moxie by 1. It's been since I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure it out, 3 Moxie to open it. We have the effect improved loafing. The little silver key. Pretty sure there was a locked locker in here, right? Where did I see that locked locker? I got a fuse. Click and done. I got 133% full gas can. A gas pump hose. Can I fish in it? I can fish in the gas tank. Part of me wants to redo this and only do mysticality. So I actually think I'm gonna do that. Just quickly go through this. I gotta get my one meat. Okay. I'll be darned. Here's the fire. You do work here. Oh, I ever doubted you. You got the gas station personal file. I lied and said that I worked here. Okay. I'm gonna quickly go through all this. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna go mysticality. I didn't forget the Paris. Yeah, I got the pears. Let's go get the turtle. Soup. His name is Sue now. It didn't take the P. Sue the turtle. God damn it. That's what I get. I didn't know I could jump. I think I did. Got it. Let's go see. Yeah, I did. Now we can come over here. Eat that. There's a carving on the trunk of the tree. It says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. Aww. The student supplies beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. You got a grimy spatula. More gas. Mysticality damage. Hey, I defeated him. Good job, Soup. I'm still gonna call him Soup. He beats a Minotaur. It's a 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh, look, it has gas on it. 200% full gas can. You add gas so you can because you can. Hey, I defeated the Minotaur. I dealt with the railroad bull for you. You did? Well, now that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got nothing to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. How much muscle did I need? 3 for that. Okay, time to eat my pears. There's an engraved plate on the side of the that says Helco portable gasoline generator. Oh, it's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Harvest some. But then why was there a string leading to this? Spark plugs. Use them. How do I deal with the dust devil? So I need... Wasn't it 3 Moxie? Yeah. Sadly, let's just go. I don't know how to beat the dust devil. Oh. Got me thinking I might have to redo this again. All depending if I can get... I need 2 Moxie. Hold on, my father's calling me. Sorry guys, I'm back. Excuse me. Something I would not have thought about without looking it up. Crowbar. Then you can take the crowbar Ow. Those are spooky spiders. All these jars of food are revolting, but on the bright side, all 3 of them are broken. Take the unbroken ones. Are you sure? They're really gross. Yeah, I'm sure. You got a jar of gross old vegetables. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Huh. That's a lot of poison. Um, baseball bat. Now we have a greasy baseball bat. Nope, still died. Hmm. Hmm. I don't do enough damage. If I still only do 2 damage. Whack. Whack. Whatever. I'm out. The Cola War surplus. Going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyways. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Yeah, it's just fine, I guess. A wise old man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Oliver. Pleased to meet you, Oliver. Would you have a couple meat to spare, would you? Thank you very much, Oliver. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. I got cheap cologne. For lease. The sign on the door says, please. Securiborous. Building and loan. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up to you as you enter. Oh, hi. You must be Oliver. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me this letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come in. I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip any of the vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf, pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on the other on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should just get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub for our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago Murray found out that there's a whole bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Inky. Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch, but really we're just trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely. Great. You hear the shop door opening out, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey. That's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister kid showed up. Come meet her. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You got it. Gabby picks up his suitcase and carries it to the door in the back of the room. Wait, I could really use some sleep. A doggy! Oh, it's a cat. Calliope. Murray got her a couple years ago. Give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? Or she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can go get some tomorrow. They have them at the Color War surplus store next door. Okay. Apparently it goes nowhere. Excited sigh. Let's do this. Oh my god, Gabby, you're huge. So you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes, Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby present. Parents flap too. And grand Gabby. But it's only been in style for 70 or 80. Oh, right, goblins. Where you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped out a year and a half ago. This is Gabby, basically. It's just Gabby and previous ones too. Haha. Aha, it's okay. Don't worry too hard for it to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. How did you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it is coincidence. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. Had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Flop your gums a bit more. The note says Robson. First Hinden and then Carver. Who's next? Venable says that if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Seriously, Curtis. P.S. What is karate? Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out for the proffies. Beck, under the water cooler, eh? Surely she is still not there, but couldn't hurt to check. Curtis, I told you once and I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it was a very recent invention. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you can't. You've been giving me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. Ah, he got fired. Today's meeting, racehorses. Gristler's mother. Too much corn and Hauser jacket. Anything happen? Nope. I think Birch is onto us. We're getting careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this letter out instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Oh crap, here comes Burgess with the pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really gonna catch on. Reporter's cufflinks. You got nasty old coffee. Carver, I can't believe I had to tell you this, but it's against the company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired that I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I'll give you both the axe and set you on fire. Burgess, how did you even lift it? You must have had, like, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Hey, look, a trapdoor. You get the pneumatic tube system operation manual. Nasty old leftovers. Oh, there's fish people down here. It's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. You get the underground newspaper. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at the cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. Reduce the enemy's muscle mysticality and moxie by 3. Maximum AP by 1 if you use another potion. Push the green power on button, pump engage lever, adjust the push the green button. Pull the lever. Pull the lever is a very pleasing crank, and the motor noise turns to a sort of loud, windy, yellow light is showing. The right indicator section, adjust diode A, blue, adjust E, green. It doesn't say anything about yellow light. Green button, lever, turn the knob. Oh shoot. Okay, green button, lever, turn the knob. Oh shoot. Green button, lever, turn the knob. B. Green button, pull the lever, and turn the knob. C. Oh, they died. But someone's going to get some very strange mail. What were those things anyways? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. A terribly cursed fedora. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Spooky sounding. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. I don't think I should put that fedora on. I found a hat, I guess. This one, is this the one you meant? It doesn't look unusual though. Yeah, but it does creep me out a bit. And I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. Or like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, what? Can we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transfer it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? I'm sorry. I know it's a lot, but let me phrase. An uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between the item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores a curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario out of the core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you just have to give it a try and understand. You Mr. Charles Wallace, I'm Oliver. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Oliver. What do you do around here? Oh, you general handyman stuff, sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running, both the detectotron and the uncursing machine too. Wow, that's some real high-tech ridgery. Oh, it's not really. How does the weird uncursing machine work? Ah, damn. Is there a way for me to defeat the king with the knight? Jubbity a rook. Screw her a pawn. Develop a bishop. Two stench armor. So you need ghost, hot, and stench armor is what I read. Now how do I get rid of that curse? See, it's curse. See, cursors like energy, Oliver. You can't be created or destroyed, only change. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newman. Yeah, the machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself, but As for how you change your curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. Excuse me. Whoa. I heard thee call of death a creature. What time do you go to work? Love you. She fell before his time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. Ought ye et in Arcadia ergo. Even in Arcadia there's a death. Yes. Even in paradise there's a killer. Thou know who I am and why I'm here. Aye, Cutter. There have been a murder. You knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, that is all. What mode thee for me? Only this. I am one of thee brothers. One of us always telling the truth, one of us always lies, a third of us does not speak it at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, then there's nothing I can do to save it thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art the servant of the woods. Blessed be her branches. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest and has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. I claim to be without sin. None of us is without sin, but mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Let me not astray. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. Aye, a murder. With provisions as a source. Speak of me of provisions. I had nothing to say, for I do not tatry with them. I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness is round for liars. Thou would do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. You were the liar. Nah, I growing. In 100 years I have to grow in so tall and strong, thine axe would never fell in me. Die. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. Not sure what just happened, but you turn over the firmly terrible curse fedora in your hands. You feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It's nearly sparkles now. Now all you've got to reckon with is that whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. I love it. What does it do? 1 Moxie and 5 to maximum HP. Nice hat. It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream and there was a woodcutter and that was me, I guess, and these talking trees and one of them had ascend. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is playing for me. Okay, good. What the heck? You snap into the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything except bizarrely the stamp from Murray's later. Shift and next and tchotchkes. There's the old ragdoll on top shot. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. That's funny. I'm sad that our things caught on fire. Oh. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. The dorm beds are so uncomfortable. The poster, my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway it seems talk to one of them. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. I feel a thriving colony of ants. Full of peanut butter. Shh, a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Empty. Go to the cookbooks, but they're all in French. Vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. There isn't a 7th one. Okay, fine. I said check the 7th one. I said there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez, you're looking at the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. I spent my summer by Oliver Oil, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the pile of school papers you find an overdue library book. I did that though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. Fine, you got me. You know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I know which one is yours. Oh, okay, thank you. I found her. Hello there, you must be. She flips to the book on her desk. Ah, yes, here we are. Oil. Oliver Oil. Yes, I'm Oliver Oil. I know I am, but who are you? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly, you must, however, choose a class. This is where I pick a character class. Now then, looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have a Veer Kurd conjuring. This class is for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures 504 is of course for jazz agents. I want to be a cheese wizard. As chained Chef Maggie cheese wizards used intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft soothed cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Okay. Improv. Jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. No, I want to be a cheese wizard. Oh, then just a matter of your minor. It looks like you already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany, applied insectology, and the psychology of rocks. A psychogeologist and their hopes and dreams. I'm a psychogeologist. Well, with that, I believe you're done. We're free to wake up and go about your day. How'd I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just to that door. Thank you. Go on through. your room. Okay. Confuse people with magic. You minus worlds with the forbidden magic of alpine dairies. Blue brilliance. Chunks of arcane wisdom dot your mind like chunks of mold and aged cheese. Mysticality and AP. I think I wanna one muscle, one mysticality, one maximum AP, and 10 maximum HP. You can gather crafting ingredients from rocks. Morning, Oliver. How'd you sleep? How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All of my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by that than I would expect. Well, I've kind of got accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes in the shop out front if you don't mind looking like some dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Thanks anyway. Well, once you got sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at local speakeasy that at the back of an alley on the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? I love picking things up. It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch? I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You need a password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever is written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat. Here's some meat for your expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Chapter 1. Dangling bags for army stuff. The property stands behind the counter. Hello, my name is Oliver. Hello, further war enthusiast. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood. Oh, yeah, sure. Heck yeah! War! War, war, war! Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the rock say fine grenades then? It looks at the grenades then at you. Say, how would you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? Try them out the next time we get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Do us for sale. Stench armor, item draws physical armor, battle for you despite what's radio advertisements say. Cola Wars rations, cigarettes. Critted cavalry saber, dented bugle. On fire. Parmesan missile. Do physical damage and reduces moxie by 3. Sardines. Chensmark. I'm gonna go feed these to the cat. Oh, Jesus. You didn't feel like reading it in grade school and you don't feel like reading it now. Ridiculous. Hey kitty cat, I got sardines. At her now. You give her a nice little scratch and she purrs and she goes back to sleep. You get the effect of Calliope's boon. One physical armor. Awooga. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for. How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? It's the key to the bank front door. As it turns out, the security at this place is inconsistent. Use the key. The door of the locks are modeled by the monstrous mugs of the Great Hound Cerberus, three-headed guardian of the underworld banking sector. Each of the three has the name Phalanx, Metaphon, and Sneaky Pete, and the keyhole deep in its maw. Sneaky Pete. That strains the key. 8 muscle, mysticality 6, and moxie 7. Eight, 6, and 7. What am I currently at? 1, 3, and 1. Jesus. Fiddlesticks. Better not be a frony. I don't even know what that is. Oh, he's going crazy on these spoons. Turn his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Oliver. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, you happen to know what time it is, perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one I hear who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. He left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan, the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan, the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys. We will always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. He takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin? By Murray's store on Pluckett Street. So if you go out the alley and head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Sure. Again, the effect of a beer budge. Don't bother him, he's bouncy. Hey, wait, aren't those the fishmen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, bud, we're on the clock. Oh, sorry to bother you. I don't even think about trying to put us in another tube. I'll go back to jail before I let you do that. Sorry. He doesn't care about anything but that baseline. Oh, he's getting it. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it. He's infected with the Charleston fever. God's pads. You got the item. Activate a charcoal briquette. bedraggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat. With his hat in his hands. Excuse me, mister, don't mean to trouble you. My name's Jonas Roosevelt. And I was wondering if you might have any meat on you could spell just for me for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Well, wait, what's the sack you're holding up? Oh, bones, like I said. But here you go. Thank you kindly, sir. Real saint, so you are. So you're walking Gabby strikes for a conversation. Ocean City Boardwalk. Hi there, I'm Oliver. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Oliver. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing. Just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card Monet down there on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, these fellas already running a game down there, and I prefer not to step on his toes. It's just a matter of professional courtesy, you see. I do see. Also, because carnies get real scary, but that kind of thing I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Anyway, I can help. Well, that's what kind of. I was kind of looking like for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Nope, sorry, I'm poor. If it's more bills, then there's my inbox. Hello. Oh, you're the jumping Josephette, baby. Where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for, and it's perfect. I guess I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too, baby. I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on the roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And assuming I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. A face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you got to do is stroll in here wearing a hat, and all I got to do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both going to be rich. Rich, me with my portfolio and you with the 30 meat. I'm going to pay you for every picture. Oh, well, got to be a different hat, so got to be a different hat every time. I can't pay you for nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? What is that? A Color Wars gas mask? Perfect. I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Gotta spend it in good health and come back soon. Well. Fish. You got a fish in a sack. Fish in a sack. A crusty ring. Fish in a sack. Nasty goo. Fish in a sack. An epileptic banjo fish. You toss in your fish sack. Root beer taffy. Looks like you cut everything that was here. Ten sleeves damage. Uncrust the ring. A thunder ring. Dangerous to be near me in combat. Collect a sample. You got the glowing ooze. Curious. Meandering streets of Ocean City, you encountered a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage, not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase for more than two suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does it even look like? Astute, discerning, even, dare I say, perspicacious? I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. Listen, I have got a pair of pants that is gonna knock your socks off. Sure. St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Two to sleeves armor. There's a little hole in the sea. A wallet. What's the ancient thing I find in a tree hole? Get away from these bells. Yes, please. I'm in the money. Fish in it. A handful of holy water. You shouldn't tempt fate anymore. There's a lot of damage to especially evil enemies. Please don't disturb the altar. What's the matter? One of the urns have been stolen from the catacombs. Stolen. This tiny cathedral has a catacombs? It sounds much nicer than basement. I'll look into it. God damn it. Now come on. Captain Dersh's house. Sign the book. You sign your name and address after all the others. The book in this one. Yikes, you got an item unpleasant Himmel. There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Cracked open to do your muscle and spooky damage. Spooky damage. The boat dress man flags you down. Excuse me, sir, good cat. Might you have a match on you, person? I'm afraid not. I got a match. What a strange exchange. I can go back down to this basement. Hopefully this doesn't preclude your cursing the darkness out later if you feel like it. Got frosty flakes. Got a hobo who's sauntering down on the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hi there, fella. Aren't you Oliver? I'm holding Dunn. Hi. How do you know my name? We hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Well, that's a little nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street and you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. And then you would take it. You know what? This will be simple to just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Take out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come by any old time. Bid 'em adieu. Anyway, to where you're going, you happen to notice the guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand towards you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Aha, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave this mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask you anyways. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. A huge pile of junk, a broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch on the spring poking out of it, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. The car had a tire break and smashed the lamppost. A man is wearing a flour-dusted apron, swaggers up to you with the loaf of French bread on his shoulders and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey man, this is doughboy territory. If you want to walk down this street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. How about 5 knuckles? Damn. Take a spooky book. You want that guy? Well, looks like that guy's toast. You got a freshly baked roll, a chef's hat, and a doughboy loaf. The soup grew stronger. Whee! Flower storm. Excuse me. Oh, I zapped myself. You won. The 2 thugs dragged themselves away in defeat and humiliation. It looks like they dropped a scrap of paper. Nice. Oh, I zapped myself. Oh, God damn it. This thunder ring is a blessing and a curse. Roads show disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped out of the ground to the place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously, because the place is a house with slimy, wiggly tentacles poking out of all of its holes. Do I have to phrase it that way? We have so many things to look at. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir, do you fear your safety in this dangerous city of all hoodlums and criminals? Oh, I didn't until you said that. I have a solution for you right here. Where you saw, he holds a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derangers, one of these up your sleeves, in your sock, or wherever you can think you can hide it. Personal self-defense right at your fingertips. Huh, those are concealed pistols legal in this state. But probably, sure. How much? Sure, I'll buy one. Okay. Hobo camp. Here cuts the effect of warm hands. +3 cold armor. How do I save? That's my question.